you've picked out your rotary cutter mat, you're doing a great job of taking care of it, keeping it away from heat. But guess what? There's one other thing you really should be doing with it, at least at a minimum once a year. Want to know more? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm Wendy Haney, and I'm here to help and mentor quilters, new quilters, to find that it is not intimidating to get started with quilting. And if you've got the right tools and the right know-how, you're going to have a lot of fun and enjoyment in quilting. So let's get started. You've got your cutting mat. You can go out and check out several other videos I have on YouTube regarding cutting mats, but here's the thing. They do need to be cleaned once in a while. Ooh, and I'll admit, I don't know if I've actually done that, but you should. You've got grease on your hands. We set things on it. We set papers on it, patterns on it. There's ink from things. We cut paper on it. Well, we cut a ton of fabric on it, and depending on your fabric, maybe your fabric's not all that color fast either. Oh, yeah, batting once in a while. My black felt. Yeah, I kind of discovered black felt, if I'm not using a super sharp blade, I end up with little pieces of black felt in my cutting mat. So here we go. We need to clean it. Now, many videos I've seen say, oh, take your mat and put it in the bathtub. Sorry, do you want to know why I haven't cleaned my mats? Because I have big mats, and I'm sorry, they're not going to fit in the bathtub. So, if you have smaller mats and you want to do them in the bathtub, go for it. Completely fine. But I'm going to show you how to do it so you can do it right here where you've got your cutting mat or on your kitchen counter, whatever works for you. All you need is some good light dish detergent. I prefer things that are all natural. This one is that. You do not want a harsh detergent. Nope, mild is all you need. Some water. There we go. We got my water. You don't want hot water. Lukewarm, chilly, room temperature water is all you need. Then you also need well, for me, I've actually discovered these wonderful Norwex little hand towels, but they got little scrubbies on one side and not on the other side. So I really like them. I think it's going to work great on my mat. The mats are made of plastic, so they are not averse to water. Here's the thing though, we're going to set the water aside. Otherwise, if you don't have a cool scrubby like that, get a good just kitchen scrubber thing. You don't want something with super sharp bristles. Worst case, go find your soft toothbrush. Okay, don't use one that other people are using, but I'm sure you got a spare somewhere that you could use for this. It'll work. So we got that. And an eraser. I know, amazing, huh? This is just a traditional pink eraser. Yep, nothing fancy. I have another eraser that I could not find that is a white one. Key thing is if you've got little pieces of batting, or if you've been cutting cuttle has a tendency to leave a big mess everywhere. Or for me, black felt. Then you want to get those pieces out of your mat before you wet it down, because once you wet down fibers, they're going to expand, which means they're going to expand and be even harder to get out of your mat. So we're just gonna, you know what? Hang on here. I'm gonna switch to my other mat because I know the martelli mat, which is the one I've been using, has my black felt fuzzies. So we're gonna just take the eraser and go over it. Look at there. Little in circles, up and down. You don't need to be harsh with it. And it just well, it's just like what happens when you erase on paper and stuff. You get little pieces here. So that's what we're doing. As you can see, oh, I got a big piece over there. I'm gonna just do a little bit here because I want these out of here before I start putting water in it. So there you go. And then you wipe those off. See, and you can see on my eraser. I don't know, can you see on my eraser? Little black fuzzies. Yep, little black fuzzies on my eraser. There we go. All right. See how nice that worked? That worked great. And you know what? Even if you're not ready to do a whole cleaning of your mat, having an eraser handy for these purposes, like, okay, I'm cutting black felt. When I'm done, I go, ooh, I have black felt. Well, get out the eraser. No big deal. You don't want to do, you don't need to do it super hard. You don't want to wear off the markings on your mat. Then, once you have the fibers out with the eraser, you just need to, what I would recommend, just going to take our water here, and I'm just going to take my cloth and just get my mat a little damp here. And then I'm going to put just a dab. I got two there. I got two. We're good. You do not need a lot. You do not need a lot. And then you can use, I'm going to use the little scrubby side of my thing, and I'm going to just rub it around. And as you can see, I didn't put a lot of soap, so I'm not getting a ton of suds, but I'm also using a dish detergent that is not super sudsy, because that's better for the environment. So we just go through here, and yeah. Just going to do this one area. You want to be fairly light, like I said, whether you're using a little scrubby like this or a dish thing, lightly. You don't want to be wearing off the lines of your mat. And then you just finish it up. Make sure you get all the soap off. So if you end up having a lot of soap on there and you're seeing the suds, well, you're going to want to get those out of there. Oh. We're going to have to do a little more thorough. There we go. After we're done here, get my little black things, and then just take a dry towel, dry cotton towel, and wipe it down, clean it off, and there we go. And then we're going to just let it sit. It will dry just fine. As I said, it's not a problem with water. Water is not going to hurt your mat. If it's easier for you to just take this in the tub and do it in there and then use the shower or shower head or something to rinse it off, great. So there you are. You're good to go. And that way you're getting off those little pieces, you're keeping your mat clean, you're also getting off all that dirt and residue that sometimes we don't really realize that are on there. So I'm actually going to go and finish and do my olfa mat, which I've had like forever and have never cleaned it. So please be better than me and clean your mats, and because then you'll have nice, good mats that are going to last longer, and you aren't putting residue or anything else on your fabrics as you're cutting them either. Take care. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video today. You can follow me by doing one, subscribing to this YouTube channel, hitting the bell icon on the subscribe button so you're notified every time I drop a new video. But you can also find me over on Facebook, Wendy J. Haney. So facebook.com/Wendy J. Haney. Also, I have a Facebook group for people that love needlework, books, wine, all sorts of things also. The name of the group is called Life Fulfilled, Quilting, Needlework, Wine. Basically, you can't miss it. It's facebook.com/group/Life Fulfilled. You'll be able to find it. You can also find me over on my website, wendyjhaney.com. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you being here, and I appreciate all your comments and feedback that you're providing me. Take care.